not really that pleasant. Also, he was flirting with the other
How
the girl
old
who
is
was
the girl?
hired.
Mind you, the age
Huh?
difference.
Do I do this?
How old's
The
the
girl.
girl?
Now, I don't know. I've never spoken to her, and I don't want to speak to her. I don't like her. But from my understanding, a lot of people who work for this company are in their mid to late 20s or further,
I do
right?
this.
There's nobody else except me and one other girl who are younger than 25. Everyone else is 25 years or older, right? So basically, we come up later. I kind of find a person, right? The reason why is because one day we were taking up these desktops again, another school with not a functioning elevator. That happens a lot. So we had to carry 20 desktops to the fourth floor,
Oh God,
and
no,
it was just me and David. So it was just me. Thankfully, he helped me
no.
this time. It was just me and David, right? So
You did 15 of them. I know it.
huh?
You did
What
15
happened?
of them. You brought up 15 of them up the stairs by
Oh no,
yourself.
he actually did his shit this time. He actually did his shit this time because I'm assuming the supervisors were giving him shit for it. At this point, not many people like him that much. But some people are indifferent of him, and then other people say at this point there are people who are either indifferent of him or have never met him, or they just straight up don't like him. So not many people don't like him right now, right? But we go upstairs. He helps me with all the desktops. It's fine. It's whatever. We bring up the last one, so we chill in the computer room because we're exhausted. So then he decides to, I guess, break the ice by telling me you should join the military. You get all these great benefits. You get all these great benefits, and you can retire at 35. You could retire in 10 years, and you can have a pension. Basically, he was basically being recruited. Like he was trying to recruit me into the army. And before I could even say no thanks, I'm good. He immediately looks at me and says, "How much do you weigh?" Now I'm taken aback by this. So it takes me a second to try to say something, but before I could even say anything, he's like, "You look like you're 220 pounds. You look like you're 200 pounds, right?" And then I was like, okay." And then he's like, "How tall are you?" And I was like, "I'm 6 feet." And he was like, and he looks at me. He gives me like a stink eye, kind of, right? Where he's like, "The fuck you talking about?"
Oh, wait. Sorry, I exploded and I came back to life. You run
Yeah.
back the fast like 10 seconds for me.
Okay, so basically, he told me that I should join the army because it's so many good benefits, yada yada yada. So he asks me how much I weigh, and before I could even answer him, he immediately says, "You look like you weigh too much," right?" Puts it in his phone. He looks at me with a stink face, and he was like, "You're 5'11". Then he puts it in his phone. Then he looks at me again. He was like, "Actually, you look like you're 220, 220, 230, right?" And
No.
basically, he was calculating my BMI. Basically what he did was, and then he told me, he was like, "You need to lose 40 pounds in order to enlist into the army." And then he looks at me and says that'd be good for you. You should start working on that now. And then he was talking about, he was like, basically he called me fat. He was like, "Oh, you should start working on that now because girls don't like guys like that. Girls only like two things: either you have a six pack or you have six figures." Right? So he's told me this. I have not spoken a word this entire time because he
So
keeps
he's
cutting.
literally like a boomer trying to tell you how to live young.
Yeah.
But you're already in a relationship, so what is he talking about?
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. So I tell him right afterwards, I was like, "Actually, I do not want to go to the army. I'm perfectly fine with not going because I'm trying to be as polite as possible because I know that he's still my coworker and I do not want to get in trouble." So I'm telling him, I was like, "I do not need to go to the army. I do not want to go to the army. And to answer your question, I have a perfectly fine girlfriend who loves me for me and we've been dating for almost 2 years, right?" So then he looks at me and says, "Oh, congratulations," and then he says, "Oh, those are hard. Those are very hard to come by." And then he proceeds to say, "Well, you should still work out anyways because you know that's not gonna last."
Alright, that's when you punch him in the face, right?
And then he proceeded to say, "Unless you put a ring on it, because then if you put a ring on it and you're in the army, then you could travel on the road together, and then she can have all your benefits."
This is different. This is fucking. He is.
This
That is
guy
hard
is
desperation.
this guy is just like
He's old school.
literally.
He's that old school, like fucking military
Almost like
guy.
incompatible. Like he like the two most
I didn't even listen to him. I just left, right? Listen, then, that's not at this point. I hate this guy. I kind of want to punch him in the face, but at the same time, I've only had this job for a couple months now. I kind of don't want to get rid of it because I know I somewhat enjoy the job. It's okay. It's a lot better than retail. So at this point, it's just like he's just not on my good side. I just hate him. So then, a couple weeks later, funny enough, Taz, that was the day that day that happened. That was when I was in Fresh Meadows, when I told you in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when I was in Fresh Meadows.
When you enter into my fucking domain, unannounced.
Yeah. That's your fault.
I killed that thing.
Hey, shut your ass up, dude.
Okay.
Shut your ass up. I don't say no when you woke up in Brownsville without my permission. What's wrong with you?
Nigga, because I was born in Brooklyn, I'm good.
That's cap. Anyways. And I was born in Queens. Kiss my ass.
Born in Queens, you don't see me flexing.
Exactly. Now we just. Let me
it
get back.
depends. Okay, here's the thing. I was born in Queens and Brooklyn, so I'm good.
I was born in a hospital.
That nigga was born in the river.
You're born in a hospital? You're weird.
I was born.
I was a C-section.
You were born? That's a
You were? Yes.
No.
That would have been something
My
interesting.
mom goes about it, actually.
Ah,
Wait, what?
that's a weird joke.
Sorry.
I know. I don't know why.
Like, haha, you were the cutout.
Oh no, stop.
Yeah, I'm good.
That sounds like some fuck shit.
That's so fucked up.
Are you
It's like-
truly real if I had to cut you out?
It doesn't sound fucked up. It just sounds weird.
Child.
Damn, at least you're not a test tube, baby.
Oh no. Anyways, before this shit gets south. Where was I? Fuck, where was I?
David,
Okay. So fast forward a little bit. We're back in Queens. This time we're in Flushing. We're literally a few blocks away from the Flushing Strip, and technically in the school that we were at, you could see the Met Stadium, so we weren't that far away. Just to kind of paint you that little picture, believe it or not, that area of Flushing is filled with white people, like a lot more than I thought. A lot more than I thought. I didn't know that. That was an issue. So, basically, just to give a kind of a preface here. I've already brought up that he's a 35-year-old man. He is a military veteran, and the reason why I bring that up, he was also medically. He also claims he was medically discharged because he tore a tendon in his knee. He tore his ACL apparently. All right, whatever. Whether people believe that or not is, I don't.
I believe it because
I don't.
you have to really perfectly fit to be in the military.
Todd,
They'll find any excuse to kick you out.
There's a small little detail. There's a small little detail that's about to come up. That's gonna make you change your mind. Okay. So my thing is that the way how he holds himself is that it feels like because he thinks he's a military veteran, he thinks he's above a lot of people. So what he does is that he basically when there's a lot of guys around, he likes to take charge and he likes to try to be the authority figure. Even when there's a supervisor around. There was one time that same day where we were at Fresh Meadows. We were originally in Jamaica. We were originally in Jamaica because we had to do 250 Chromebooks. However, the second stop we were going to be late, so they sent 2 people over there. Then we found out later on that those same 2 people needed extra help because the elevator was down, so they needed help with carrying stuff and stuff like that. Originally, our supervisor asked David. He was like, "Hey, can you go with them? Just in case they need extra hands." Immediately, Frank went. He was like, "No," and then he continues working. And he's like, "What do you mean, Mo? Do you not want to go?" And obviously Vince is just in shock that you just told him no so quickly. Just you didn't even listen. So then, then he proceeds to tell me, he was like, well, if you need me to go, I guess I'll go, but I don't want to. It's like,
That's your
all
boss,
right,
my guy.
that's your fucking boss, first of all. Why are you going to just sit here and say you don't want to? Who the hell do you think you are?
He says like, oh man, my back hurts because I'm so fuck. I pulled my leg. Unless you have like a legit excuse, you don't say no.
Yeah, exactly. You can at least think of a legit excuse, but he doesn't have that excuse because So now here's the thing, right? He doesn't even have that excuse because, like I said, when he's around men, he likes to take charge and likes to be the authority figure. When he's around women, he likes to show off. Like
I never thought those people actually existed.
No. Like,
No, they exist.
He shows off. Remember how I said he doesn't do much, or he tries to do the bare minimum? Yeah, when there's girls around, hell no. This man's carrying 4 or 5 boxes. This man's speeding. This man's back and forth. He's asking the girls if they want help. Say, let me get that for you, right? Like, actually, like,
Too bad he's a dumbass and klutz.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get that. More G's.
Alright, good night, guys.
Good night.
So,
Kid's gone.
okay, so the problem is he likes to show off in front of the women, almost like he's trying to fuck, but that's neither here nor there, I guess.
Don't Tinder guy, like fuck.
I don't know, man. He's just, it was just really weird. The thing about it is though, is like this guy tries so hard to show off, right? But every time he does, it ends up going very badly. As in, he does something very stupid, which he does very often. Second day I met him. Second day I had worked with him. We had an entire hand truck full of MacBook Pros, the newest edition MacBook Pro, which cost almost $2,000, right? And there were
Each.
40 of them. Yeah, $2,000 each, and we had 40 of them.
$1,000.
Yeah, we had 40 of them, right? So I'm about to take the hand truck, and I'm taking the hand truck, and I'm about to go upstairs, right? We had 2 new recruits. One of them I was already fond of because I already knew who they were because they were in the same program. We were in the same class and everything. So I was already cool with her, and then she was already cool with the new girl. So the new girl, kind of just went around me because she's like, oh yeah, she likes you, so therefore you're safe. So I'm gonna be around you. So clearly that's happening right now. Like they decided to try to help me, but in reality I was like, yeah, I got most of it. You want to take a couple, you can take a couple. I'm gonna just take the rest. No big deal. He pulls up late, by the way. I can't say shit about the lateness because I'm late most of the time too. I'm late most of the time too, but whatever. Yeah, I still do my work, obviously. So he comes up and he says, "Oh, let me get that, right? Let me get that for you." And I was like, "No, it's cool, I got it." And he's like, "No, don't worry about it. I'm the best steerer. I'm the best steerer here, right?" And I was like, "No, I got it." He was like, "No, don't take it." And he basically just forces me away from it and he grabs it. Without frame one, honestly. He drops all of them.
Yeah, that was.
Now remember what I said, these are MacBook Pros. The newest
$2,000.
edition, 2020 edition. $2,000 a pop, right?
How many broke?
Two of them cracked and one of them wouldn't even turn on.
I would fire.
So if you want to do the math, that's $6,000 that we have to pay back for. That the school wasted.
I think someone else took the fall for that because he was working as under somebody that day. I was told correctly.
And Cid, what's up?
To be fair, I'm not saying he did it correct. He did anything correct, but like to be fair, right? The one that wouldn't turn on probably just the keyboard wasn't plugged into the motherboard. So it might have been that.
No. Remember, these aren't iMacs. These are MacBook Pros. These are laptops.
Yeah, can't you open them up?
Where are those?
No, you cannot. MacBooks you cannot open up.
Dumb. Like, what is
iOS. It's the Apple thing.
It is Apple.
No, Apple's very
yeah, they're very restrictive of the hardware of their hardware. They don't want you opening up because they don't want you to know what their hardware is, so you can revision and use it. Basically.
Yeah, if you wanna it takes. Okay, here's something. Apples are pretty good for people who don't know tech. But if you want to
Because
like
literally,
filter
Apple
it
will do
any
everything
way,
for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apple will do everything
But-
for you,
yeah.
basically.
Here's the thing: it's less expensive to just buy a new Apple or just buy a new PC than like try to fix your Apple at like an Apple store or like yourself because it's so expensive.
It's not
Because
even
it has
an
so
iPhone,
much
by
like
the way.
it's not even that the parts are expensive. It's the inclusion that Apple has. They want to include.
Yeah.
They want to exclude any other source that could help
Yes.
you fix your Apple product.
Because
Yeah,
they
a lot
don't
of,
want
like,
they don't
Apple-
want anyone touching their software. They don't want anyone touching their hardware and software because they don't want it to be open source and they don't want other people using it, basically. But
Funny enough,
Not
honestly,
even that, like a lot of like Apple hardware is like proprietary. Like it's only for Apple, and then
yeah,
that way
they
they
make
can,
it
like,
exclusive as possible. They
You
try
wanna
to
hear
make
the funny? You want to hear the funny thing about that? Apple uses an open source software to make iOS.
Yeah, they use Linux. They use Linux.
Like,
Which is really dumb. It's ironic, but it's ironic and very dumb. But yes, they use Linux. They use an open source Windows not Windows, but they use an open source OS system to
Yeah.
make iOS is based off of Linux. So yeah, that's funny. Food for thought. You know, Apple is kind of shitty, but also I guess not. Anyways, I'm getting off topic again. So now that you understand, now you're probably thinking to yourself like, hey, it's just one mistake, even though that was a very expensive mistake, but that's just one mistake. That's no big deal. Oh no, he's done worse. Taj, are you good?
yeah, I'm good. I just got my food.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure that you're hearing. All right, so the people who Gasper, are you still here?
I'm here.
All right, cool. So some of the other things he has also done. He almost got hit by a car. In Sheepshead Bay because he doesn't know. Again, he doesn't know how to steer a hand truck. So we were in Sheepshead Bay, and we had a hand truck full of empty boxes. I don't know what he did because I was not paying attention because I had another hand truck. So I was already walking towards the truck to give him the empty boxes to help him put the empty boxes. I turn around and all the boxes are on the floor in the middle of the street, and he's trying to pick them up. Keep in mind, this is Sheepshead Bay. This is a two-way street, and it's constantly cars coming back and forth, right? So at any second, he could have been hit by a car. And immediately
the
the driver,
like dancing in the street for pussy.
I guess I don't know. I don't know what his goal was. All I know is that he's I don't know. Basically, he tends to like drop stuff and break stuff very, very often. I understand if you're a klutz. I understand if mistakes happen. I've dropped the computer once or twice. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but you know what? We try to sweep it under the rug. It's no big deal. It's whatever. It's like you make mistakes.
The kids were
My thing is that my thing with him is that he acts so cocky and he acts so arrogant and he acts like he's above everyone. Yet every time he shows up to work, something goes wrong. It just doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. Like, it just doesn't add up. Right? And now we get to the climax of the story, right? We're in Flushing. 350 Chromebooks right outside there, right? Do our business. Obviously, he shows up late. I show up. Well, no, I didn't show up late either. I showed up the same time as everyone else, so I wouldn't say I was late. So I'm there. Everyone else is kind of. He's kind of. Day's over. We finished a lot earlier than we supposed to. Surprisingly, because we were just talking, having a good laugh. And before you know it, 2 hours later, we were done with most of the pile. We were chilling. So we're taking the empty boxes downstairs. I opened the door for him, and he drops the boxes, and then he immediately blames it on me. So fuck him for that. Already strike one. Then we go downstairs, and our supervisor upstairs talking to the principal, trying to get a signature to confirm that hey, they got the problem, they got everything's working functionally fine, everything is good and dandy. We're downstairs by the truck, we're waiting. We're all talking, having a good time. It's a sunny day out. It was a day that it was like really warm. Actually, it was the Friday. It was the Friday that we went out. Yeah, I forgot. It was the Friday that we went out. So, we're all talking. We're having a blast. We're having a good time. Homeboy decides to put on his roller skates. I don't even know where he got these roller skates from because I did not see him have them when we got into school. So, homeboy puts on his roller skates. Okay. Now, keep in mind, remember what I said. This is Flushing. Surprisingly, there's a lot more white people that live here than I thought. And we're in the suburb area where there's like houses and stuff like that, and they have their area and stuff like that. Homeboy puts on his roller skates and starts skating around. Then
Why?
he skates because he's skating. I don't know. I guess he's trying to pass the time, or he's just like getting ready to go. You know, as soon as they tell us like, "Hey, we can go," we can go. Homeboy decides I want to skate on somebody's driveway. Right?
Uh-oh.
And that freaks me out because me, being black, immediately thinks, oh, we're all minorities except him. And we all look like teenagers because we're wearing khakis and it looks like we're wearing a uniform.
What, is
right?
Dave white?
Dave is white. David is white. He's only lived in New York for 3 years, and he was born and raised in Florida.
Oh no, Southern man. Oh shit.
Born and raised in Florida.
Oh shit, that's a red flag.
So yeah. So that's just ooh. So yeah. So my immediate thought was, oh my god, he's the only white guy here. We're all minorities, and we all look like high schoolers, and we're standing in front of someone's house while he's riding on the porch. If one of these people call the cops, we're fucked. We can. Unless like our supervisors can come downstairs soon enough to like steer the situation. But the fact that like these people can call the cops at any moment without us knowing, like that be an issue. So I immediately decided I'm going across the street because I'm not trying to be anywhere near that. Because also on top of that, why are you rolling up in people's driveway? That's their property. Why are you doing that? That's not smart. Right. So he does that, and I go across the street. Clearly, I wasn't the only one who was afraid because the driver decides to go across the street with me because he realizes this guy's a fucking idiot. So, supervisor comes downstairs. Comes outside. He's like, all right, cool. Clock out in like an hour. Yeah, clock out in an hour. If anyone calls, tell them we're still doing the cart. Right? All right, go home. So we all go our separate ways. Not necessarily go our separate ways because we still all got to take the bus to the 7 train. And then after that, once we get on the 7 train, then we'll all go our separate ways, I guess. So we decided to do that. I'm hanging out with the 2 girls, and I'm also hanging out with another guy that's really cool. We're all doing good. Driver pulls off with his truck, right? Homeboy decides, I need an extra boost on my roller skates. You know, I think I don't want. My knee hurts, right? You know, whatever. So he decides to grab hold of the truck, so that you know, like in the 80s when people would be on the skateboard, they would like grab a car or something like that, just to get like a small little boost before they go their separate way, right? It happened in Back to the Future. They did it in Back to the Future. Like people do that, right? So he does that with the truck. He grabs it by the lower end, by the bumper, right? And then we turn around, and he ripped off the fucking bumper. I repeat, he ripped the bumper off of the truck.
Run away. He's far away. You don't know him.
No eye contact.
He ripped the bumper off the fucking truck. Clean off. He's holding it in his hand. Like, he's holding it. And
Time is not far off, though.
Yeah.
Because remember your friend that was just, like, tapping his wrist?
Yeah, it's like he's holding it in his hand, and the driver has not noticed, by the way. The driver's still driving up. And then he drives off. As he drives off, Dave decides to go after him, I guess. So now, that was the end of the story that day, but then I got more info this week. So, what happened afterwards was that the driver was trying to head back to New Jersey. Right before he's about to head into the highway, there was construction. There was construction on the street, so he had to back. So he had to stop. He had to go in reverse, so he can take another street to go to the highway. Right. He was backing up. Obviously, he didn't think there was no one behind him, so he was gonna back up fast. But then at the very last second, he sees Dave hauling ass right behind him, and he was super close to hitting him with the truck, right?
Again.
So lawsuit narrowly avoided, thank God. But obviously the driver is still very pissed because of your idiocy, I almost hit you. What the fuck are you doing? Driver comes out and he says, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" Right? I almost hit you with the car. You almost hurt yourself. What the fuck? Like, and then he sees the bumper in his hand. Then he looks at the truck and he says, "What the fuck did you do?" And he's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do it. I didn't know it was by accident. I didn't mean to do it." He's like, "What do you mean you didn't mean to do it? You have it in your hand. What did you do?" Right? So thankfully, this was my worst fear. I was afraid that the driver would take the heat for that because I like the driver. The driver was super cool. I thought he would take the heat for that, but thankfully he didn't, right? Thankfully he didn't. And so what ends up happening is because he found out right then and there, he immediately calls the head honcho. He calls the boss, right? Calls the boss. Calls the head honcho boss, right? Big. Yeah, he's a mod boss. I like to call him the mod boss. He's cool. His name is Jason. But yeah, I like to call him the mod boss because like everyone who speaks about him like he's a mafia boss. So I like calling him that. He doesn't seem to mind though. But anyways, what was I saying? But calls the boss. Driver tells him what happens, and then while he's trying to tell him what happened, David is telling him like, "Yo, put me on the phone. Let me talk to him. Let me tell him what happened. Let me talk to him. Let me sort this thing out." Right? He's trying to he's trying to take charge. He's trying to take charge again, right? But obviously, driver's not having it. He was like, "No, you can calm your ass down. I'm gonna try and figure this out." And he was like, no, give me the phone. I got this. Don't worry. Give me the phone. I'll talk to him. And then he was like, all right, you're gonna get a call from him anyways, because you gotta explain this shit. But whatever. He puts him on speaker. Immediately he tells the big boss, he was like, "Oh, it wasn't my fault. I accidentally broke the bumper. It wasn't my fault though. I do this all the time, and I do this all the time in Manhattan." And everyone's just like, this isn't Manhattan. This is a company van. You cannot just grab a company van whenever you please. You cannot just don't grab any van. Don't grab any vehicle, right? You cannot just grab people's vehicles whenever you damn well please. That's not how this works, right? This is not Manhattan, right? So at this point, like the driver's getting super heated because he was this close, like two times he was super close to getting fired, right? So, he's just kind of fed up with his nonsense, and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You can't just do that shit. You can't just do that. That's not smart. That's not okay. What the fuck, right?" And then, obviously David is over here like, "Why are you yelling at me? It's not that big of a deal." And he looks at Jason, he's like, he's yelling at me. You're not going to say anything? And it's just like, oh my God, you're just not making this worse. And then I knew at that point the driver really wanted to punch him in the face. So, and I'm assuming that Jason realized this too, because he immediately tells them, "Okay, you guys need to separate. You guys, you go your way. Driver, come back here, and you go your way." And basically, he just tells them separate from each other before you guys kill each other, basically, right? And then guys, David's upset, obviously, because he feels like he's on the verge of getting fired, and then driver goes to the warehouse, finds out that the kid got fired. Yes, finally. Bye. Cool.
David's not a kid.
Fuck David. Then we find out that David calls one of our supervisors and, kind of vents to him. He tells him like, "Oh yeah, I was wrongfully accused. I didn't do anything wrong. And the driver spat on me." He lied onto the driver and said, "Yeah, he spit on me. He spat in my face." Right? And that's just, you can get arrested for that. That's assault. That's assault. So, for you to be, huh?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Technically spitting on somebody is considered assault. So you can get charged.
It's a part of your body that contacted another part of a person's body.
If you
Yeah,
put
so
up somebody in
then
New York, you're probably
you
gonna
can
die. Please don't do
go
that.
down personal, and because COVID's a thing,
Oh
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
technically
Oh
Arguing
yeah.
harder.
That's
you
basically
can
biological warfare.
get more charges.
Bro. Let me just get rid of this anthrax I have stored in my mouth.
So yeah, so
The funniest thing, the funniest story I've ever heard is somebody got sued for throwing French fries at someone, and they were like assault with a weapon.
hell yeah,
Oh
let's
my
go.
god.
Everything
Okay,
is a weapon.
again, I'm not done.
tries.
Dude. I'm not done, right? I'm almost done. We're right at the end. It's okay. So, lo and behold, this happens. He starts lying to supervisors, and obviously the supervisors aren't taking it because at this point, everyone hates him. Not a single person liked him, right? Not a single person likes him right now. So obviously he has zero friends and zero companionship. I find out recently that the reason he got fired, obviously, is because this was his third offense. The second offense really bothers me. So remember in the beginning, remember in the beginning of the story when I told you that there was two people there. There was one girl and him, and he just spent the entire time like basically flirting with her.
Oh no,
Oh,
creeped
no.
on her.
So the creep levels went up a lot. So apparently, she gave him his number, whatever. They got to contact each other. He was basically sending her shirtless pics and nudes every day, constantly texting her every single day. And on top of that, he would follow her home.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Oh,
No,
I didn't
you don't
expect that
do
one.
that.
But where are those
So
who
follow
share
her home.
the memory?
And he got hit with sexual harassment. He got hit with a sexual harassment. Not a charge, but like HR had to get contacted, and then because HR got contacted, Jason found out, and Jason tore his ass a new one. But somehow, for some reason, they still kept him in fucking. They still kept him there. They still kept.
Listen, it's not a problem as long as we keep them separate.
But like the thing is, like it's like him being around girls is unavoidable. Like obviously, there's a lot of women. There's surprisingly a lot of women who work with us. So it's like this wasn't like it's unavoidable. Like
Yeah, it was kind of bound to happen. Yeah.
it was kind of bound to happen. And the sad part is like I said, he likes to show off to like all the girls in this like in the workplace. So genuinely, it's like if he stops seeing that girl, right, he'll just move on to one of the new ones, which it feels like he was already doing because he was already speaking to the new girls. It's just that I guess he didn't have the opportunities to creep on them as much because me and the two girls and another dude that we hang out with, we're like there's like four of us that are like really cool with each other, so we all go home together. We all take the train together, and then we go our separate ways, just to make sure everyone's safe. Yeah. Especially the women. To make sure the women are safe, make sure the women are sound, and then we go our separate ways.
Make sure COVID doesn't rob them of the money.
Yeah, exactly. Like we cover each other. So basically, that's basically the gist of it. But so I guess he didn't have the opportunities to talk to them as much because we were always around the two women. We were always around them all the time because we were always talking to each other. We was always having a good time. Even at work, we would always like be with each other. Even when there were days where like I wanted to be alone, they would just come like peek into the classroom and then it would start bothering me, and it's like, all right, cool. I guess we're doing this now. But that is the story of David.
Holy
Fuck
shit.
that is the story of David.
I'm glad he's gone. And second of all,
I
feel
god.
bad for the woman, but I know you
I
don't
would-
like her.
Yeah,
I still feel bad.
no, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Who wants to deal with David?
David.
Well, the girl may be an asshole, but he doesn't deserve to be, sexual harass. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yes.
You're here. I'm just
Cool.
funny.
Yeah, like, the guy, like, here's the thing. She might be an asshole or lazy. But she didn't deserve that. No one does.
No one deserves it.
Yeah. I just hope that my next job is lenient enough to let me get away with $6,000 worth of damages.
No, 6,000 plus. We're not even talking about the other things.
I know, but I don't think I'm ever gonna fucking do that. But you know, it's nice to know that there are jobs out there that if I fuck up that bad, that's how I feel. I'm fine.
Not only fired, they could get you with like the back pay.
Yeah, they could probably force you to pay for that shit.
Yeah, but he got away without that. I'm saying like.
Yeah, he essentially got away
I'm
with
glad
that.
to know that there's a job out there that even if I fuck up that bad, I might still be okay.
There has to be like insurance or something, also kind of for those laptops, especially for DOE, because they're going to break eventually.
Maybe. Still, the chance of a $6,000 thing. Oh, hello, Chewy.
Hey, Chewy, welcome back.
Yo, did I answer your question, Seymour?
I know you did answer my question. I'm really sad.
What happened?
Okay, I'm out of here.
Wait,
Hey, Chewy, wait,
tell
one
me the
thing.
question.
What?
If you did 6,000 worth of damages, do you think you're going to get fired?
Probably.
Exactly. All right, good. Have a good day at work.
Thank you.
Wait, you still at work?
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I gotta work in like an hour.
Uh-huh.
In an
Oh,
hour?
right, yeah, he was late.
Yeah, it starts at 2.
Yeah. Alright, see ya.
Good night.
Goodbye, Chewy.
Damn, his sleep schedule was probably fucked.
It is. But he's used to it at this point.
Don't worry,
I
night
mean-
jobs are much easier than day jobs.
He has a morning, like early morning shift at Target. It's not easy. I wouldn't say it's the hardest job I've ever heard of, but it's definitely not easy.
I will say this right now. I would rather work retail than work in service. Like work in service. Well, work in service in like the afternoon tonight.
Oh damn, JJ getting fucked now?
Yeah.
He was at the top of the leaderboards this whole time? Big set, big set.
JJ, why didn't you take the Azir when you had the chance to?
Hmm?
Why didn't you take the Azir when you had the chance to?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you're in the top tree. Oh, it's whatever.
Yeah, Todd, did you see what I put in the chat? Todd?
Oh, sorry. I'm looking for my charger from. Well, I heard you.
Okay.
What kind of war crimes did you commit today?
Oh,
That
you
is
see what I put in the
nuts.
chat? Cool.
Say again?
You see what I put in the chat? Okay, good.
Okay. How far does that go back?
You don't have to. No, like the messenger chat.
Yeah.
You don't have to scroll back at all, so it should be right there.
Yo, Isaac.
It was,
Never let me see you in the streets
Why'd you
again.
do that?
Never let me see you in the streets again.
What's up, nigga?
You fucking slack-jawed. You fucking slack-jawed Neanderthal. You room temperature IQ dumbass. You fucking mistake. You walking misfortune. Get out of my life.
Does that make fortune? Doing
Misfortune.
I love Misfortune. She gets me horny.
Anyway.
Misfortune.
So yeah, so basically I said Jujutsu Kaisen is trash as hell because it has no titties.
why?
Nigger! Look at Mara! She has titty!
JJ,
It's
why?
not as presented, but who cares?
Hey,
What?
I ain't see a titty.
How
I ain't see a
literally
nipple.
doesn't make sense.
If you want titties, then
It's
fucking read
trash.
hentai, you dumbass.
No, it does not.
This is trash.
JJ, what are you doing?
God.
It makes more sense on Aatrox.
Okay, I have to look for my charger. I'll be right back.
GG, JJ. GG.
Are you guys just going to bed now?
Yeah, right.
Touch is dead.
He said he has to get a charge.
Alright, good night, Erica.
Wait, watch me die.
What?
Watch me die. I have 5 HP left, so this is gonna be quick.
Look at all those weapon skins. What?
should have put Chalice of Power on Aatrox.
Oh, she's gone, bro.
Damn, it's almost like this isn't a ranked game, Richie, and this is just normals, and I'm tired as fuck, so I don't really give two shits.
I know. Still.
Richie, it's not ranked. Who cares? You got top 3. Who cares?
I got top 3 in the normals game, first time back, and I'm in second place.
Well,
probably third right after this because this man might kill me.
Hextech Gunblade.
Hextech Gunblade. Okay.
So you can put it on pipe. Oh, okay.
Stand in the middle of the field.
Damn.
To be honest, the game has almost become like the first person to get like a 5-cost champion in the game. No, a 5-cost champion in the game.
Oh, what? Oh, negative 22. Third place. All right.
Literally have like
Let's look at the end.
a full like 5-cost team with like all legendary champions. You automatically win.
Casper.
You can just carry with Yone if you want to. If you get like a 3-star Yone, like you put the correct weapons on him, you can easily solo like the entire team.
What's Casper doing? I think Casper fell asleep.
Oh no, I thought some.
I'm about to fall asleep.
I was about to ask him. You should go to sleep, Casper.
What time is it?
It's
1
o'clock.
I mean, I should get ready to go to sleep.
You gotta work tomorrow.
Damn right.
Yeah, I want to get a good sleep. I should sleep at 2.
Okay.
I slept around like 1:30
1:30
last night. When I
Yeah,
got
I
out of
was
my
just-
bed around like 10 o'clock, around like 11, every single drowsiness in my body just like went away, and I'm just like, why?
I mean, I'm sleepy as hell. I just finished a whole bottle of soju.
I hate that, by the way.
Stop it.
It's like,
When
damn,
you
I'm fucking
get to
tired.
bed, you're not tired anymore.
I just had a bottle of soju, so I'm sleepy.
I am not sleepy because I have to do the dishes and also have to clean downstairs real quick. Although I could do that tomorrow. I could clean up tomorrow. Mystery emote. Random emote. Ooh. Lock. Free egg. Lock. Random emotes.
I actually bought the pass.
Don't do that.
I'm almost done with it though. So I'm at like 30.
The end of the pass is 42.
I'm at 38 right now. So I'm almost done with the pass.
Pass plus. They hit you with the pass and then they say pass plus.
Well, I did buy the pass plus. The pass plus comes with the Lunar City thing. So looks pretty cool.
Alright, well, what's your boat?
I got bumped down to gold 4. I'm sad.
Yeah, whatever. You'll get back up there.
Yeah, I will. I
Eventually.
started playing cheaper. So
Yeah.
Captain Fortune.
Did someone say cap?
Captain.
These 3 games were great.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
I posted the games in the league channel.
Guys.
Wait, all of them? All the recordings?
The 3 ones. Good night, Richie.
You did really good, guys. Good job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thank you.
I carried super hard. Let's get it.
Good night.
Right. Why is there a Rust channel? Oh, got my eyes. Shit, my eyes. Sections. No. Stop it. Oh my god, Google, please stop.
I'm also gonna leave soon too.
Don't worry, I'm about to too. I think my dad just fell asleep downstairs and I don't like doing stuff in front of them because for some reason I always do everything wrong.
Third, first, fourth. Not bad
Wait, what?
for me.
Uh,
Third, first, fourth.
COVID-19 vaccines. Box.
I went 4, 3, and 20. Holy shit. My CS was 6 per minute. Oh my god, I'm a demon.
Yeah, you were really good that first one. You know why? Because you ganked our bot lane a lot, even though we kind of did. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, because like I was gonna gank JJ more. Like, he kept pushing up, and then a while, yeah, that's a while he was fine. So it was whatever.
Yeah, it was 4-1 5. He's fine.
Words.
The second game wasn't as good, but I tried my best.
Oh, 3 CS per minute. Okay, 6 CS per minute. 5 CS per minute. 5 CS per minute. 0.96 CS per minute.
Yeah, my lane is never really a thing because you can never really gank my lane. I just gank others.
Yeah.
And in the third match, JJ just decided that I want to go to bed, so we just won that in like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
Okay, so I might have to work on my CS because it looks like I'm only getting 4 to 5 CS per minute.
Isn't that good?
Well, it's good, but it could be better, you know?
Yeah.
Like, missing 10 minions is like, whole wave is about 200 gold. So it's about like 300 gold if you're missing 10 minions. Approximately.
The whole kill.
Yep.
Wow,
Oh, shit.
I was an MVP.
I had the best CS per minute in the last game. That's funny. I was feeling like I couldn't get any CS.
Wait, I had a perfect KDA?
Remember, he was taking camps. Remember that?
I was about to say that.
Yeah, so...
Oh, me and Gasper had 2
Wait,
perfect KDAs.
for the third game, I only took 1 camp. I only took the wolves once.
I just heard just like repeatedly, just like, Isaac, I'm gonna take your wolf. Isaac, I'm gonna take this. Isaac,
Yeah, that was first and second
no,
game.
it doesn't matter, I'm taking it already.
No, I never said that. What the fuck?
I know.
He's me, don't worry.
I was about to say, like, did I do that?
Nah, you good.
No, we already know you're taking it.
Even still, you know. That I'm still gonna say it.
So thank you guys for actually diving in and killing yourselves so I could split farm and like just take out their whole entire inhibitor. I don't know why they let me do that.
Which game was that?
Isn't that the one where we had Baron and we were trying to get Dragon? No?
Yes, just like Baron, they're gonna have to argue. They're gonna have to rather get us or get Dragon, and they try to go for Dragon and they lost Dragon, and I went and took Tower and Inhib and escaped with Kale.
This was the second game with me, Malzahar.
Yeah.
Malzahar was kind of annoying. He dived me on the tower. I didn't die. I healed. He started to panic and try to kill me on the tower.
Huh?
And I traded for.
You know, Gasper was one playing Malzahar, right?
Oh no, Malphite.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Yeah, I know he was. I know he said. I was like, yeah, Malphite, but I'm waiting for him to finish.
I was like, nah, I was still really confused. I was like, who?
And as always, guess who was 100% banned?
I really
They never.
Well, you know how
second
that
game,
happened.
actually.
I don't know why.
Yeah, really, it wasn't bad second game, actually.
Oh yeah, but Aurelia into Malzahar is the dumbest thing you could ever do.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
No, I'm mostly cap on that actually. They didn't ban it second game.
Huh?
They didn't ban it second game.
Yeah, I know. I
That's
said.
what he's saying. He picked Fiora because it would be better against Malphite.
Yeah.
Even though he could pick Aurelia, because I was holding for him.
Second game, for some reason, they just decided that like, yeah, we're gonna ban everything from Gasper.
Because I think his works as an exhaust and shortens my my attack speed. Does it?
Yeah, 3 Gasper banned.
3 Gasper bands. The two.
Like, yo,
Yeah, I think this is what I want. I want 10 of us niggas right here, and we're just like, yo, ban Gasper champions. No, we ban Seymour's champion. We banned everything.
Oh yeah, they
Oh.
also banned Tristana.
The first game that they banned 2 of my champions. This kid was crazy. They
Same
banned
with the last
Diana and
game.
then
The last pick, it was like Echo last pick. That shit was
yeah,
cool.
He had a
that was
0.5
clutch.
lead ahead of me. I had a I had a
The last game was funny though. If they picked Misfortune, that was fucked. So I asked Isaac for.
Yeah, I was memeing the fuck out of it. I was like, oh shit! If they take Misfortune, we're fucking screwed.
So I had to pick MF for him.
Mm-hmm.
He traded. That was some good shit, guys.
Why am I in bronze 3? 3.
Team
I'm in
game
iron.
and
JJ, I'm in
solo queue.
iron.
Yeah, team
I
game
know.
and solo queue is just so much more different. Let me tell you guys.
Yeah.
I cannot jungle like solo queue, but you ever tell me to jungle in like a team game, I will always better. I do my best.
Casper saw my Talia and ranked and it was like, how the hell did you learn that so quickly? And then he said make a wall and I was like, I don't know how to do that yet. I'm not a Trump supporter.
Because you didn't vote for Donald Trump.
I didn't.
Vote for Donald Trump.
No.
Bitch, I don't care about your politics. I just wanna fuck. I don't care if you're a Republican. I mean, bust a nut, and I don't care if you're a Democrat.
You know what's funny about that first game? I thought I could kill Lee Sin, but then he started healing, and I was like, "Fuck!" That was his only kill.
I don't know. I don't know why he picked me since at all. I don't know. Like, I was just like, yeah. All right, this is
We
pretty
banned
bad.
We banned his main jungle.
Alright, but like you're not. My thing is though, it's like you're not a pro player. You should not be playing Lee Sin unless you like diamond and above. That's just me personally. Now, if you want to pick it in your rank games or whatever, you do you. But if you pick that shit with me, I'm dodging ASAP. Yeah, I'm dodging ASAP because I know damn well you're not you're not like OD with Lee Sin.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if you're pretty good with Lee Sin, you just need to do the bare amount of like insect kicks. You know how to do that shit, then I think you're pretty solid on Lee Sin.
Oh no, that second game was terrible. I just realized something.
Why?
The top player of their team was the Iron 1 Lux.
Yeah, if your support is actually the top #1, I don't know what happened, man.
That's terrible. I mean, she didn't steal any kills in bot lane, so it's like I can't even say like that. So it's probably after all that shit happened. But still, oh, that sucks. Those silver 4s are probably embarrassed.
I want to see the gold graph actually.
God, Casper really did do so much damage compared to me.
No,
I mean, you were like you were like whacking the fuck out of your top laner. I was whacking the fuck out of everybody.
True.
So you know, I was literally hitting everybody as best as I could.
Holy fuck, we was at a big fucking deficit, and then after this one, oh lord.
Which game were we at a deficit at?
Last game.
Last game we started off. We had a rough start at the beginning. Then when we got level 60.
W, bro.
Yeah, that dragon fight sucked. We were like, "Oh, Cho'Gath's in top jungle," and then he was like, "Oh wait, no, I'm right here." That sucks.
19 minutes exact. I killed Cho'Gath, stole 2 towers. Gasper killed Darius and Karma. Seymour killed Lulu. And then after that, I just constantly got another double kill.
Oh my god, that Lulu was so annoying, dude. He ran every fucking time. I flashed onto him and he flashed again. Like, it's fucking... the only time I was able to kill him, he decided to polymorph himself and let Jin die.
I think we started winning once we started being like level 9, level 11. That's when our power spike started like going really, really high.
Yeah, because I was farming up a bit, so I got some items under my belt. Then obviously I had my ult, and then we was able to team fight really well.
When I was level 11, I was not scared of the Darius anymore. He was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna hit you with the bleed, all the
Actually,
bleed," and then
that's kind of funny actually. Look at the overview, right? Look at Jin's kill. Look at Jin's kills.
Yeah.
All three of them are in the same spot, all on Isaac.
Isaac. Oh,
What happened? What's up?
If you look at the overview of that last game we played, every time we were trying to do something in like bottom river,
Yeah.
Jin was able to catch you as you were running away in the same spot.
Really? Oh.
died too many times to everyone. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Why did he bring me in while like they were trying to run away? That was dumb. And Lulu. Oh, Lulu just died. Oh yeah, I killed Lulu because Darius was being dumb. I killed Lulu because she was caught off guard, and Seymour killed Lulu. Cho'Gath. Ooh.
Yeah, your Lulu is annoying. If I had trust, that would have been an easy game. Easy life, but eh.
Yeah,
It's all I got Gale Force. It's all I got Gale Force. No way I killed
That last game
him.
was still easy regardless. JJ hit his power spike in like 15 minutes, and then we just won from there.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, Gasper was still doing fine. Still doing fire.
That's what I was doing OD, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think that's like one of our greatest strengths. I can just stay like natural, or like I will win. Like I will not like try to lose you guys the game. Honestly,
Yeah.
at the second game, I was kind of panicking. I was like, "Shit, I died once." I was like, "Fuck."
So yeah, we also had a pretty rough start too. But then everyone just started farming, and everyone just started like getting their items and stuff. And then before we know it, we were winning team fights.
Shit, I only died every single game. I only died once or not at all.
Bro,
That is.
but Gasper.
Oh no.
Even if you died once with Mouths of Heart, as long as you're the old father, you're fine. God damn.
The thing about the thing that made it the second game that made it really good was that Zed was the only one who was doing a lot. Like to the point where the thing, but at the same time though, it's like Zed couldn't dish out constant DPS. He literally only had.
Sorry, keep going. Sorry.
Well, what I'm saying was that like Zed's main goal was to just ult one person, whether it was either ult Gasper or ult Seymour, and then get a kill, and then he would just run away.
But every single time he would go in on Seymour or me, I would just ulti in after him. So he wouldn't do any extra damage after that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like originally he was doing that and it was working out, and then I got my items and I'm like, you're not killing me anymore. And then, okay, he killed me twice with his ult, while you guys still got the advantage, so it didn't really matter too much. And then if you see like right after, I kill Olaf and Zed at the same time because I chain off of the two of them. Because Olaf runs in, Zed jumps on me, so I use my Q, chain onto Olaf, kill Olaf, then I start shooting Zed, and because Collector, I kill him. That's what I was doing like for the rest of the game, because I killed Olaf Zed, then Olaf Zed.
One time that Zed went up top, he nearly died by my ult and my W. A W precisely, so he did no damage to me, and then I just pressed R and just started chasing him down with Q. If Malphite wasn't there, he would have just died.
Well, one of the things I feel like we need to make as a team, I feel like the biggest thing was vision.
Yeah, I know the third game, like getting pink was like a really important thing.
I'm used to
very important.
I had
I don't know. Like me and Dan were putting up a lot of words in bot river. The top bot river just felt.
It's not the fact that you just place one and that's it. You have to constantly like fight for it because they're third. We have to keep fighting for the territory. Just like, oh, we give it for them. Oh, we get it back. Oh, we give it to them. Oh, we get it back. We have to back. Oh, we have to get some more. Like it's a constant fight of territory.
Top jungle was awarded 24/7. There was no one was able to gank me. Oh dear, Olaf did not gank me perfectly. Oh dear, Olaf didn't gank me perfectly. Lee Sin could not touch me, and Cho'Gath missed his chance when I was saying.
I was about to say, Lee Sin couldn't touch anybody. He went 1-7. He didn't do shit all game.
I don't know, Gasper. I feel like both me and you could have warded more. Yeah, because we both had 8 wards in that last game. Dan had 18. I was like, Dan, You're putting up 18 words. Thank you. Like every time you put up a word, I'm like, all right. Do I buy a control word now? Because you already put 2 control words up.
I can't wait to talk about League when the fighting game comes out, and I have something to put in, have something to like inject here.
Oh no, we played
Oh,
like
you're gonna get it's gonna be super toxic. Hell yeah.
we played a tournament. We played a tournament today and we won.
Let's go.
I was in there like swimming.
Yeah, like no, I don't think I'll ever like enjoy the base game, but I really want to play the fighting game because I do like the lore and the characters and the art that comes from League. I just cannot jive. Yeah, I just cannot jive with like how the game plays. It's not for me.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. I didn't do quiet.
I was just figuring what you were saying.
Like,
Sorry. I'm on my laptop, but I don't have my regular mic because I lost it and room's a mess, and I don't have energy to clean it right now.
I cleaned my room today. Get on your shit.
I want to get ramen. Oh my god. They found. Oh yeah, they animated the black character. I forgot.
Oh yeah. So Isaac, what's your real thoughts on Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh, I'm only like 3 episodes in, and I find it really fun. It's very fun and very quirky. I like the fact that the main protagonist is like, yeah, I mean, if you kill me, you kill me. I don't care. I just want to help people.
Yeah, that's kind of his deal.
Yeah, but it's the same shonen song and dance, which is fine. Like, I'm not gonna knock it. It's a shonen.
I will say,
Isaac, why you never told me that the black character in Attack on Titan is voiced by Childish Gambino?
I didn't know that. I never watched Attack on Titan.
Wait, is it? Wait.
He's not voiced by Childish.
Are you being trolled
right now? I can guarantee you that right now he's not voiced.
No clue.
You're being trolled. Funimation will not hire Childish Gambino.
I have never watched Attack on Titan.
In fact, I'm pretty far ahead in the manga. He's not that important. He's cool and likable, but he's not that important.
Not at all.
No. In fact. But what was I saying? Yeah. So here's the thing. The show for like 7 episodes, like pretty like standard. It's still good, but it's not like it's not like trying anything like new until you reach like episode 8, because that's when things like starts like upticking quality.
Wait, what?
Jujutsu Kaisen. That's when it starts trying like different shit, and I'm like, oh fuck, they're trying to say something and do things.
Gosh, just show him the goddamn fights. The 2 fights that are.
It's not just about the fights though. It's about like certain moments that pop off because they have great build up.
Yeah, it was just a whole build up until like episode 8.
Yeah, not even that. Like episode like 12, it fucks you up. Like even then, like I read the manga when they made it up to that point. Like, no, you can't do that. The fuck.
Is it over? Is it already over already?
No, the manga is up to chapter 152. We're still deep.
We're like Attack on Titan. We're on like 7 Deadly Sins. There's a lot more content, and I don't want to watch it or read it because I don't want to ruin myself.
No. Okay, here's the thing. I kind of call Jujutsu Kaisen Zoomer Bleach, like. Because like it has like a lot of the same like beats to it in terms of like its storytelling and pacing, but this one is just like has much better like execution as opposed to Bleach shit.
How dare you say that?
It's like I said in the chat. It's like I expected, because you told me that, I expected more outlandish things, right?
Wait, no.
Because I knew coming into this, I was like, okay, it's gonna be like, this is a shonen. All right, so we're gonna see superpowers, we're gonna see superhuman abilities, stuff like that. I was expecting some crazy shit.
No. We're gonna see some stupid shit. Things are gonna get fucking dumb and cool.
No. Okay, Isaac, what Todd said is right, because it's gonna get cool with the powers and shit. But right now the fights are just so choreographed. It looks like they're actually fighting. It's not like fucking Naruto where they're just doing backflips everywhere, or
Yeah.
Bleach where it's just like I swing sword. Ooh.
I swing sword lasers until you die.
No, it's like something like it comes.
like-
I mean, I like where it's going. Like, the thing is, like, I like where it's going now. I like where it's going right now. I'm already starting to enjoy it right now.
Okay.
It's been fun. It's quirky.
If you want to see like the spectacle of the show, that's not till episode 7.
Okay.
But episode like 8 onwards is when like the story finally starts to hit its stride.
Is episode 7 the one with the
It's the Gojo moment.
the Jungle Band?
No, domain expansion.
Yes, you are correct.
You are my friend.
I will say this right now: the main 3 in Jujutsu Kaisen is like 80 times better than Naruto, because Megami is such a better Sasuke. It's not even funny. It's not even like funny.
He's really sweet. He's really sweet.
Who? The blind guy?
No, the rival character kind of. Here's the thing. In Megami, a reason why I like him because 1, he's not a rival character, and 2, it's like Sasuke should have just been like a friend who just like went astray. Like here's the thing. This is something that like I have probably a lot of old children that mom's children is like actually remedying, is that the issue with Sasuke is that Naruto does not ever acknowledge the possibility that he cannot be redeemed, or he cannot stop him through like words of friendship alone, and that makes the story feels like kind of like immature, because it's like everyone is accepting that reality except for the main character, but with stuff like Jujutsu Kaisen or My Hero, it's like the protagonists are usually like, listen, I want this best outcome because I feel this way, but I do acknowledge and accept the possibility that this will just like blow up in my face and I have to take drastic measures to solve the problem, like killing someone. It actually challenges like the.
No, that's cap. Cause I know you watched. I know you read the new chapter of My Hero.
God damn it, Todd! Come on,
No. Here's the thing. What Deku said was fine. My problem was with the vestiges, and even then, I feel like it's a little bit ambiguous. Because Deku should have said, like, I might need to do the thing I don't want to do. I accept that possibility, but I want to do the other thing.
Is that a spoiler?
I'm not going to deep spoilers.
Okay.
But that's based on what Deku said.
We're not gonna go deep.
He's
We're
not
not
going into details, but
I'm not going deep. It's like in your window.
This is zero spoilers as best as he could.
Yeah,
he's trying.
I already know. You already know somebody.
Is there a new chapter of My Hero?
Sunday.
On Sunday, like 11 o'clock. Yo, I saw the spoilers. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, it's already out.
The swag. The swag.
Todd, you were wrong.
How?
Anel is not in fucking Onigashima. It's Odin.
I never said anything about Anel.
It's not Anel. It's Odin. Let's go.
I never said anything about Anel. I always said Anel was gonna show up in like the final arc, but not in like fucking Wano. Why would we ever show up in Wano unless like Kaido did some dumb shit like blow up the moon for some reason?
Anel is not at Wano.
JJ,
Yes.
look at my stream for a second.
Oh, did I spoil One Piece for you?
Nah, I had to save this. I had to.
But
cut
yeah,
this.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Todd's already out.
Fuck. Like I said, you know what? Man, I wish I had time because I really wanted to watch through with people.
I just started it, but like I guess we could make it like a weekend thing where we watch it together or something.
Yeah.
If you want to, though.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna get a free Saturday again.
True. What the fuck am I saying? Oh yeah, so the new manga, so the new My Hero chapter is out, and Lore Olympus got updated today. So make sure you read that too. I'm about to read it right now.
I'm about to buy. I'm about to buy some coins. I'm about to buy some fucking coins because I'm
so
hungry.
vindictive. I am so
am thinking this
vindictive,
shit too, honestly.
Seymour.
This is
Look,
killer.
look how I'm spaced. I'm spaced right behind you guys. I'm just watching you guys die. I saw Blitz die immediately. And then as soon as I saw Yatsuo go in, I knew we could get a kill.
You know why? You know why we kind of got fucked? Because
What?
everyone got ulted except for me and you.
Yep.
I don't know how I didn't get ulted. I was just outside of it, very barely outside of it. So we killed Yone, by the way.
Every journey has
Yeah,
its
good shit by Yone. Wait, what happened?
When Akali was who we were fighting.
But I
That
will
was
say,
beautiful, bro.
my hero as of lately has been slapping really good.
I know.
I cannot wait for season 8.
Yo. I really... I know it sounds very cliche, but I really want to see My Villain Academia be, like, in the anime. It's gonna
No,
look
My
amazing.
Villain Academia is probably my favorite arc. Or, like, maybe my second favorite arc.
No, this is not My Villain Academia is my favorite arc. Because the arc after that is very, very like mainstream, normal.
No, because, like, it goes into the Todoroki family in really interesting ways. And, like...
I know, but like the introduction to it is just like, oh, I've seen this already. But then it gets interesting. I'm like, oh, okay. My Villain Academia is just like, what would happen if you watch Sasuke with Orochimaru in the time skip? And I'm
Loki, it's basically that. It's like Sasuke with Orochimaru, him like going through his training arc.
No, it's not that. It's better than that.
Yeah. Because like one, like Shigaraki is so much better than Sasuke as a character.
Yes.
I forgot.
No, Seymour, he taunted me. But forgot that my Q did true damage.
Oh.
That's why you saw me getting...
He didn't have the wheel ability, and he didn't have that other ability.
Yeah.
And because of that, I was able to pick off Akali, which was the main damage dealer, and the other ones felt like flies.
Yeah. I also feel very...
felt like a fly, but, you know.
I felt very evil because all you saw me was in the back, and then I stole a kill. You guys go in, kill two other people.
Still killing Seraphine, it's okay. It was after she used her main ability. It was whatever. Like,
I need things.
it would have been cool if I got the Penta, but I mean, I didn't have the abilities to. Not yet.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to go to bed. Tell me if you guys want to play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Same. I will be late. I come
Am I gone? Why is my clash gone from my screen? The clash team is not showing up for me.
Isn't it going to take like a second before they put winners?
Winners.
Oh,
in that case, you might actually get...
Damn it, this chapter got me tight.
Largest killing spree, Gasper. Most game per game, Gasper. Most kills, Seymour.
Basically, Gasper took over the entire fucking game.
God. Best CC score.
Seymour. Okay, so you know how you're really into like lost media of gaming?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that how does this? The Mega Man X8 prototypes have been leaked.
Oh shit!
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
read it right now.
Oh wait, who won losing bracket? Let's find out.
Yeah, I just saw it. You know the first player that we fought, JCG?
Yeah.
And they lost all their games. I feel so sad.
Oh,
They lost all their games. Oh,
they
Yeah,
lost all their games.
there has to be a team that loses all their games for them to be a loser, you know?
None of the teams that faced us won. Oh no, wait. CTT won.
CTT, yeah, I'm happy for CTT.
They were
They're definitely really good players.
like our other games lasted 25 minutes. That one lasted 30 minutes.
Yeah.
it took us a little longer to scale, but you know, we're here. We got it.
Prototype.
Yeah, we were sweating a little bit.
I was sweating a lot. I was doing really bad.
Nah, that's okay. That one I was gonna carry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Wait, do we get more? Do we get more rewards for winning this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Basically, if we go 3-0, we get the orb at the end. If we don't, we just go like 2-1, and we just have to settle to play tomorrow and try to get the win.
I'm saying that because winning brackets isn't over yet, and I think by the end of I think by tomorrow we're gonna get more rewards. I think so.
Taj, can you send me the prototype? I'm actually really interested.
All right. I'm gonna go to sleep because I still have to do shit. I'll see you guys later.
Alright, I'm gonna go with you.
Hold on, I just retweeted. I'll send you the tweet on Discord.
Yeah, please do. Because I've only heard about prototyping like a trial version. And that's boring, you know? It's not that interesting. Man, how expensive is Mega Man X8 now? I'm interested.
I think it's pretty expensive because it's only came on PS2.
Yeah, it only came out on PS2 and very limited. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's not that bad. $20? That's not bad.
I mean,
$20.
Yeah,
Well,
that's actually worth.
No, because keep in mind the game never sold that well.
Well, yeah, no, but that's the thing. They plan to have a very limited release of it, so I figured that was not gonna sell. Like it was gonna be very rare.
Well, true. But it's like you didn't even try to market it. That's my issue.
Wait a minute. This is the trial version.
Okay.
Dumped. Okay, never mind. I was like, is this just the Pizza Hut trial version again? No, it's different. Interesting. I like that fourth picture.
But yeah, how are y'all guys week?
Well, I just explained to you what happened this whole week.
Really? Okay, that happened this week?
That happened this week in the span of like 2 weeks.
Oh fuck.
Well, also you went to Waypoint.
Yeah, and I went to Waypoint Cafe. Yes, that was cool.
Twice.
Me and Simo went when Tuesday. We went Tuesday. And we played League there. And we chilled, and then I went today because I didn't want to be home. It was a nice day out.
I really wanted to play CS:GO, but my headphone wire I forgot at home.
I want my manager.
People playing CS:GO today. Seymour.
Damn.
I want my fucking manager to sell my schedule because I really want to go this week. Now that I have money again.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, Seymour, there was a couple people playing CS:GO. There was like 1 or 2 people playing League. There were a lot of people playing Fortnite. There was like a group of kids playing Fortnite. Sadly. But there was like 2 or 3 dudes that were playing CS:GO. That's not they were just super loud. It was annoying.
Okay.
I'm just not sick in a corner and just play fighting games.
Well, they have Street Fighter and stuff on those.
They have Rivals of 8th, man.
They have Rivals of 8th, man.
But Rivals of 8th isn't a fighting game. It's a Smash Ball.
Shut up.
Listen, Listen, leave Jai alone. He's a good person, I think.
Jahi?
No, because
Jahi is not a good person. Excuse me?
I said I think. I'm not certain. I think
this nigga was out here sounding like Chevy. I had to get rid of him.
I was about to say, I think one benefit of me having this job, I think I'm losing weight. Not just because I don't eat on my job. Well, also, all I do is stand and walk around.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you lost a couple of content. Like,
Yeah.
I know for
Like,
a fact. I know for a fact I lost I shed like a couple pounds from my job because I do a lot of heavy lifting and it's a lot of lifting and a lot of like going up and down stairs and stuff.
So I feel like I've been
Yo.
eating slightly better by I mean less.
Yo, I tried exercising today. My legs. Oh my god, my legs have atrophied.
Oh no.
Holy shit, dude.
Well, you've been a fucking hikikomori for almost a year.
Yeah. I wish that was not the case, but man, walking with you guys, I'm pretty okay. And that's
you need that vaccine. I'm gonna get vaccinated tomorrow. Dude, when I get vaccinated, I'm gonna feel like I just got a buff in RPG.
Bro, you're gonna feel like you just got out of November. Perfect run.
You know, I actually started going back to the gym lately. I started going back to the gym this week, and I've been trying to go every other day. I went today. That's cool.
Yeah. But Seymour, I think you should be eligible for a vaccine, though, right?
Should I? Oh, I don't think so.
No, but don't you have a comorbidity, like a weak immune system, something like that?
Debatable. I would have to argue that the complications of mono is the reason why I have a weak immune system, and that's still a hard sell. Some people will be like mono is temporary, but for me, it left everlasting complications on my immune system. So I'm sure I could get it. I'm just not.
You can try.
Yeah, I'm just not thinking about it. I mean, it's not like I'm going out much anyways.
Well, I've been looking into vaccine more since I'm in that job where I'm exposed to people every day.
Oh yeah. You should get the vaccine.
That I'm fat, so I just say, yeah, I'm fat, so can I get it early? And I'm going to one at Walgreens because they have the Pfizer, and they accepted.
This
Nice.
is how
Yeah. I'm gonna get the vaccine and my mom's gonna be like, "Oh, you're government chipped now." Ugh,
Oh boy.
I hate that shit.
When I wanna sing a song.
My mom was low key falling into the same means too, not as much because no, here's the thing. She talks about conspiracy shit a lot, but she still does the smart thing. So that's why I'm not really that mad about it.
I wish my mom was like. I mean, she does talk about conspiracy shit quite a bit, and then I prove her wrong, and then she just resigns her opinion slightly.
No, but here's what I do. I tell my mom, well, this isn't happening, but it's this isn't the case. This isn't happening. But then she's like, no, and I'm I don't have the energy to debate her hard about it, because she's kind of set her ways. But she's not doing dumb shit in the process. She's I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna like it. And I'm okay, fine. Voting and stuff like that.
I don't know. I hate that shit, man. I hate the fact that we have to fucking think. We were born with our parents telling us don't believe everything you see on the internet. And now our parents believe everything they see on the internet.
No, because here's the thing, it's here's the thing. They were right, but they never internalized it for themselves. Because they didn't grow up with
They never had to experience it themselves. They never had. Yeah. Stop until I came out.
Because they're running off the assumptions that they had before the internet, and when they see the internet, they just want to reinforce those assumptions. That's it.
It's not popular to know what's right or wrong.
I don't know. It's just. I hate it when fucking people think they know shit about science. That's the worst thing in my life, man. I fucking hate that shit. Like, science is not a debatable topic. You don't, like, say, like, oh, yeah, this scientific doctrine, oh, yeah,
Okay.
you gotta be like,
I would
this is
say
wrong.
it's debatable when you're also like in the field and you study it heavily. Because then you will.
Exactly. But people don't understand that there's people who just know more than you do.
What's that I came up? Ask me, do me, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
There's, like, all these people who fucking claim, like, oh, scientists are part of the, like, scientists aren't smart. We're smarter. We're the people. Also believe in the Illuminati.
Well, that
How?
I'm like. Well, that I'm like. It's how should I say this? They only believe in what they see, and if they don't see it, it's like it is highly debatable, or it just doesn't matter to them. That's it. It's almost like object permanence, but in like a macro scale for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I think I have an idea. I think I have an idea. Today.
Because it's like I saw this happen, and because I saw this one thing happen, this happens all the time, and that's their framework.
It will always happen every single time.
And they have a fear that will happen to them. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not like that. Like, yeah, you saw this happen, and it sucks. But it's not like that all the time. It won't happen to you. It's statistically unlikely that won't happen. Like the vaccine complications. That's something that wasn't just a vaccine. It's probably something else too. The person themselves.
Yeah. The vaccine thing is crazy. But honestly, the thing that gets me the most tight, I basically, like, nail this into my dad's head every single time. Leftist ideals is not socialism. Progressive legislation does not equate socialism. You will not go back to communist Russia if the fucking leftists win.
I feel like
no, happens.
I wouldn't say that. Okay, here's the thing. I feel like there's like a bit of a difference between like a communist and a socialist.
Yes, you know why?
Because a socialist can't be capitalism. They just want people to live.
Socialism is based off of small little changes. Communism is about taking everything. Revolution. It is very conceptually about people like the bourgeoisie taking from the proletariat, and then the proletariat finally fighting back. That's the very concept of capitalism. So that's never going to happen in America, number one.
I always like say this, like communism only works in like a global scale. If you only have in like a certain like bits of the world, it's not gonna work out. And even then, we don't even know if it will work.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion on socialism. But the point is, socialistic values do not equate socialism. I don't agree with that. If you have a socialistic healthcare, then you just have a healthcare that makes the government do most of the work.
My main goal is this: I just want less people to one die and two be unhappy. That's all I want.
You can't have that. I said you can't have that.
To be fair though, like there are only two superpowers in the world right now to me: America and China. And I'd much rather be in America than China.
I agree.
In China, I would get sort of like racially genocided because I'm fucking Muslim. In China, I will suffer under the Buddha communism and then work until I die. I will die from smog, I will die from pollution, I will die from all these things. And then even in the end of it, I will still not be happy because I make my kids want.
I even debate the call China communist at this point. It's just like a super, it's like a weird combination of like communism and capitalism.
Yep. I
They
used to
don't know.
think. I
Yeah,
used
they
to
don't
think.
know what they are.
I used to think there's like that, like one thing, you know. If China kept Hong Kong okay, then Hong Kong would be a nice place to live. Of course, China didn't. Piece of shit, China.
And like one or two things will happen. One, it will just like it'll just be second place, or it'll collapse on itself.
I said this to my friend recently when we were talking about like the fact that there's 2 superpowers only right now. Fuck Russia. Russia's useless. Doesn't even have like close to the GDP it used to. Anyways, like China is fucked in every regard. However, America is definitely the prime example of a country that literally is, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. Oh, Guatemala is turning socialist. Let's overthrow their government, even though we didn't need to, because might as well keep them from being a threat to America.
With that being said, I'm gonna go take a shit and go to bed. Good night, guys.
Good night.
I'm about to.
He's gone. Sorry, Cid.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a few things and then I'm gonna pass out.
Oh,
but yeah, what I'm about to say. Here's the thing about China. It's like even like the people of like high standing in China don't like China. They do everything they can to like either escape China and live somewhere else, or like businesses like Tencent. You know them.
Mm-hmm.
They do everything they can to like buy foreign companies so they have a foothold there just in case China fucks them. So it's like, okay, we're fucked in our home country, but we have all these other places where we can still conduct business in and still make money. That's kind of messed up. That even like your biggest businesses are making like contingencies against you because they know they know you're gonna turn on them one day.
Mm-hmm.
This is order.
That's why I think like eventually China will collapse in some way. Now that collapse is going to be worrying because we're going to have to pick up the pieces, and that collapse is also probably going to have a lot of casualties that I don't want to see.
Yeah, no, it's gonna suck. The collapse of China will be a fucking brutal war. But I don't think it's gonna collapse anytime soon unless other countries start petitioning against them, honestly.
Yeah. Even now, I always feel like,
to be honest, I don't want that to happen. I feel like
the collapse will just be like a civil war amongst themselves. And maybe
I don't think that's gonna happen either. It's just so hard of a boot to make a civil war. It has to be an external war. I cannot see any other way.
But by who? Fucking India? I know America doesn't want to like get into war.
India for sure. India fucking hates China.
Yeah, because I know America doesn't want to get into it.
I don't know.
Like no, because like here's the thing.
I think America's 50-50 on it.
No, because like here's the thing. It's like
because even Trump was like, "What the fuck is China doing?"
Nukes.
So.
I mean, so.
I hate that argument, bro. You know how many anti-nuke equipments we have? Like,
yeah,
okay. The development of war has advanced so hard that we have basically countermeasures for every individual type of nuke. And if China sends out nukes, Russia still has nukes. Russia's not going to be okay with China using nukes because Russia's next to China. So they will nuke them.
So basically, it's just going to be like,
well,
okay.
And you know what happened to China? You know what happened to China? They will probably nuke like the fucking eastern provinces of Russia. Who cares? Russia doesn't care about that place.
Yeah. Even then, it's like, no, he's saying it's like the fact that like nukes will be involved. Yeah, it probably won't be. Yeah, it won't be like the end of humanity. Hopefully, but it's still gonna be really.
There's never gonna be a nuclear winter. number one, nuclear winter is basically a made-up concept. The only possible way it will happen is if the nukes were targeted with a place with a lot of natural compost, like the Amazon rainforest. But otherwise, there's no such thing as nuclear winter.
Yeah, no, not even like nuclear winter. I mean, like a couple of nukes actually land, and it causes like massive damage to that area, and it's basically unexplainable for years.
Actually, nukes don't really do that.
Well, for humans.
No, nukes don't really do that.
Really?
They don't leave a lot of nuclear residue.
Well, okay.
It's spread across, like the impact of a nuke will launch the radioactive material into the air, where it will be spread across like the air channels across the world, and then just settle.
Okay. All right.
Like, do you know that like in the sedimentary rock, we have the exact pinpoint area where we started using nukes, because the layer of soil is now a tiny bit more radioactive across the entire world.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
It's cool, a little spooky, but cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah, even then, like... So I guess, like, if that comes to be, one, nukes will probably be, like, a last resort. Even then, it won't work.
Yeah, like... I'm gonna be honest. I think the only way humans kill themselves is through global warming. Which is like...
Yeah, we should probably take precautions for this, because scientists are constantly, like... okay, one of the reasons why I voted Biden, I don't like him. He's basically like a Republican that's less like volatile.
He's a Republican in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
The reason why he got Kamala Harris as his vice president is not because of any Democratic reason. It's because she's gonna focus on issues that he doesn't need to focus on.
Yeah. And plus, like, he also believes in global warming, hopefully. And he will take steps to combat climate change. Way more than Trump.
Oh, definitely.
That was, like, one of my main points. And I don't know if Jonathan, like, cares about that. But, like, yeah.
Jonathan will probably bring up something like, oh, but scientists always said that in 2020 the world would be ending because of climate change.
It's not the fucking point. Climate change is still like a monumental threat to humanity.
Yeah.
I want us to prosper for longer than fucking 50 years.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, like, I think that's the only way humans kill humans, honestly. I don't see, like, warfare killing all humans.
No,
like,
even then, like, in the climate change, because I feel like a climate change event will happen even if we take all the best steps. I don't think we all kill each other, but like there'll be a lot of like changes in power and dynamics in the coming years of us trying to cope with this change.
Oh no, I'm not saying that like the world's never going to change. I'm saying the world is going to change.
World is going to change, but I feel like we have enough like.
But even during our closest encounter to the death of humanity, to me, is the Cold War. That was the closest encounter to the death of humanity.
Yeah.
Not a single country had plans to nuke the southern hemisphere. Not a single country. Every country had plans to nuke the northern hemisphere, but the southern hemisphere was safe. Australia, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, South Africa.
Yeah, that like I always feel like we have like this inherent, like, I feel like humans like usually have like, we'll play chicken a lot, but at the end of the day, we're pussies and we don't want to murder each other at mass.
Oh, like Cold War? I don't think so. I think we wanted to murder each other, but we just...
No, but even then, like, okay, you know that one story in the 1980s where like there was a malfunction in a Dragon system?
Yeah, and it's just one guy. One guy decided no.
And that one guy said no.
That's only one guy. That's the thing. Normally I agree with you, but no, it's just one guy.
We were really close to just like the fact that like even like those loyal people in like the diva systems of this shit will still be like, okay, there has to be another way. gives me a little bit of faith in humanity. You know what I mean?
It does. But again, like let's say at the top of the branch, you don't have someone who has that reasonability.
Yeah.
That I think the Cold War was the closest.
But even then, okay, yeah. Well, even then, I still have like a little bit more optimism because each generation tends to be like a little bit more knowledgeable about what came before, to at least like sidestep the big bad issues that'll fuck us forever. So those future leaders will like, I'm a teleport human being, but I still want humans to continue, so I'm not gonna do this. I'm still gonna try to do all the other shit. You know what I mean?
If you want me to boil it down, there's just too many people. There's too many humans already that killing us all just makes no sense. Like there's no way like a human's gonna be able to do it. It's too unreasonable. There's no reason to, you know? And if there's no reason to, nobody's gonna do it. Like if somebody designs a deadly virus, they would have to find the perfect balance of deadly but contagious. And that's hard. Because even viruses, the ones that evolve for hundreds of years to do this job, don't know how to do that.
I won't discount like a psychopath that like constantly tries to like search that shit, but then you have to like, well, then you have to like have resources and money, and who's gonna give him those resources? Even if you have like the smarts to do it, even if you have like the mental like capability to like come up with something like that, he still has to test that shit.
Even if he did, there's gonna be a random factor that happens that like, oh, there's gonna be a human that's immune, or oh, the virus is gonna mutate,
or like fuck it, we quarantine like the first sighting, and we just like don't let those people go.
Exactly. Like, well, that's why I said like the perfect blend of murdery and infectivity. Have you ever played Plague Inc?
Nah.
It's a game literally about like designing a virus so that it kills all humanity. Super fun. I like playing it a lot.
But like, it shows how hard it is to kill all humanity.
It is super hard. Like, let me put it like this: there's a big joke in the game. Greenland is a piece of shit. No matter what, like unless you infect Greenland early, they just have to close down one port, and then 20,000 people are safe.
Yeah.
Is that enough to repopulate humanity? Most definitely not.
Well,
but humans will survive.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. It'll set us back for 100 years. I don't think humanity is fucked.
No. I'm only bringing up the example of Greenland because it pisses people off because it's just like 10,000 people. Why is this making me lose the game? There's another island that's also really hard to kill. Madagascar. Which has millions of people.
Yeah.
Let me put it like this. Every country might be infected with COVID. It doesn't mean the COVID is infectious enough and murdery enough to kill a single country on Earth. Even if the country was like 10 people, it would not kill all 10 people. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
And this is one of the deadliest viruses we've gotten.
Yeah, totally. And plus, God, like this whole Corona thing, I feel like it's like the worst. It's like the worst shit because how should I say this? It set so many people back in terms of like their progress as like people, or like it stagnates them.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
I felt that. You felt that. A lot of people felt this. And although I feel like it could have been much worse, I could have just been like a fucking neat hermit and just not talk to anyone. I'm so glad I had Discord and I'm willing to like, chat there.
Dude, there's a tweet that fucked me up. It was like, imagine if this happened during the 1980s before the internet.
Yeah. No, like even then, like imagine if this happened like to me like when I was like right out of high school. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do because I already told you the stories how like I had like no friends.
Yeah.
Because it just didn't know how to talk to people properly. Like what would that tell us to do? Well, the fact that I'm like this okay, it still astonishes me. And I'm like, man, fuck this. I fucking hate this. Because I know that there are people who are in the position that I was in. COVID fucking happens, and there's like no clear way for them to get out of that situation. Because you're forced to like be isolated because you have to.
Yeah, that just sucks. Just sucks. Nobody wants that. You know?
Yeah. Even when I take my vaccine, like I'm still gonna live exactly the same. I'm just gonna be like, well, I'm just still gonna be the same. Nothing's gonna change for like at least a year. Even then, like different. That like, I don't know what's gonna come next. I don't know. Because masks, I think is going to remain for time, even after this whole COVID thing.
I'm gonna be honest. I really like the face shield. I really do.
Yeah.
Like I wish that caught on more because, like, it doesn't completely protect you from the coronavirus. That's why I still have to wear my mask. But the face shield is so comfortable and nice, and it doesn't fuck me up at all. It keeps wind from blowing into my face. It fucking, I could breathe in it. I could walk in it. I could see in it.
I will say this: N95 masks are so much better than like basically surgical masks. Because like surgical masks, I have to like take off every once in a while because I have terrible circulation. Because your breath, because you have your hottest like breath, he's like going against your face. It's like hard to like breathe sometimes. But N95 like is enough like circulation so where like your breath goes outside of the mask, so you just keep it on all the time.
Bro, I had those masks at the beginning of this quarantine because I bought them when I was going into like an abandoned like building, and I had a bunch of them, and they were great. And now that I'm back to surgical masks, I'm just like,
yeah,
shit sucks.
Now I wear surgical masks when I'm going to the store because who gives a fuck?
Oh,
I was like, one thing I will give surgical masks is like I have the option to like always keep it on my face, also like put my mask down below my nose while I'm outside, and when I'm gonna go inside, I can just put it above my nose. There's a lot of versatility, but
I feel bad. I feel bad for people with glasses, man. Surgical masks fucked them up. I had an N95 mask, right? And it didn't make any like fog on my face shield. The surgical mask, plenty of fucking fog. Holy shit.
My fucking god. My fucking god.
I felt bad. I was like, damn. I'm glad I don't have glasses during this.
That like sometimes like the mask like, goes up high enough to poke your eye, and it's the worst.
I hate that shit.
Yeah,
I hate it, bro. I hate it.
I hate it. No. When I'm like when I'm like filling up trays at work, well, like how you say, when I'm at work, I had to like fill up like trays with dishes and shit like that and walk to the kitchen. When that happens when I'm like walking back to the kitchen, I'm holding shit is like the worst shit because like I'm literally walking back to the kitchen blind. I have to like hear out when people are coming. It's the worst.
Yeah. It fucking sucks. I hate it.
Yeah, the world sucks and is gay. But hey, I have friends. That makes it slightly more bearable.
Yes.
And speaking of friends, assuming that I have free time this week, I want to go to Webull with y'all.
Sure.
Say it?
Sure. I'm trying to think like what time was a good time? Tuesday is great for me.
No, I probably work Tuesday.
Okay. Monday's kind of bad.
Yeah, Monday's bad.
Thursday's good.
Thursday. Yeah, no, yeah, probably Thursday. Maybe Friday.